Welcome back, everybody, to Enlightened Journeys. Okay, my name is Astraea Love, and I'm here to hopefully enlighten your journey, hopefully make your day a little bit better. Okay. All right, so all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It's this top part, talks about if you know what a pendulum is, or if you know muscle testing. Those are two different ways you can ask yes and no questions from your higher self and get an answer back. All right, that will help guide you through tarot land as we progress. Okay, all right. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. That means if you feel like anything does resonate and you feel like you're going to take it with you, just make sure that you take that advice and then follow up with a proper professional in the field of that advice before you apply any of the advice to your life. Okay. All right. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes shadow banning and copywriting of my messages. Everything said on this platform is copyrighted, so do not steal messages from God and the Holy Spirit. It's my intellectual property, and I claim it. I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messenger. Do not harm the prophets of God. Now, if you guys don't pray, that's fine. I'm going to do this prayer for both of us. So I ask that the Most High God come be with us now. I also am calling upon the Christ energy to bring us salvation. I ask that God give us the grace, the light of God, the glory of God, and the heavenly host armies. I ask that the Most High God please order our step when dealing with anything that is in the psychic or spiritual realm. I also call upon the ascended masters, the spirit guides, the guardian angels, and the archangels, specifically Archangel Michael, to shield and protect us from anything that would be malevolent. Malevolent. I think that's what it's said, how it's said, malevolent. Okay, thank you, angels. I also pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. So make sure that you guys subscribe and like the video as you come in. Okay, so I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on the earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. So within that few seconds of me trying to get those prayers in, there was definitely an entity that tried to attach to me. So we're going to see who this person is. So somebody, you could have rejected somebody or been told to reject somebody, or somebody could have rejected you. Now this person wants to come back into your energy and they're not welcome, right? The Most High God says rejection is protection, and God is here to protect you from a love choice that would have put you in the Ten of Swords. So this could have been a lover. This could have been an ex. This could have been somebody that you were with for a long time. Or this could be somebody that you just met cordially. This could be somebody you met on the internet. Either way, their intention is to provoke you. They want, what does they want, that God? They want a Ten of Swords you. That's what they want. They want revenge for something. For what? I'm not for sure. It's probably not even warranted. It's probably just they're jealous and envious, most likely. These people have plans to bury you. These people literally think that they're going to live long enough to bury you. That's crazy. I feel like these people have been warned numerous times to leave you alone and to stop trying to attach to your energy. which is wild because this person is attached to your energy, even though you rejected them or they rejected you. But the reason, like I said, the reason that happened was because it was ultimately protection. See, there, you have to understand, when God's telling you to move, it's time to move. Whenever God tells you to move, whenever God gives you specific instruction, it is for a reason. It's never going to just be in vain. You're never going to be like, oh, why did God tell me to go to this restaurant on the corner? Like, you end up meeting your spouse there. You know what I mean? But if you don't go, then you'll never know why God ended up telling you to go there. So again, being obedient and listening. Okay, a lot of people listen. A lot of people hear what God says, but they don't listen to God. They think that they're smarter or some shit. I don't know. You know, when I was a teenager, I used to think that I knew everything, but I didn't. But I used to think that. That's the kind of vibe that I get from this person. They're very childish. They think that they know everything about the situation, and the missing piece of information that they do not know about is the Most High God. That God is protecting you, and God's not going to allow this person to be in your energy if they don't have good intentions. So thank you, God, for being with us. Thank you for not allowing people into our lives that have bad intentions, because that would be dangerous. Okay, you guys are coming into some public recognition or fame or something, and this person wants it. I mean, they're literally going bonkers about this. There's somebody sitting up in their bed right now, pissed off and upset that I'm on the internet. Just totally fucking tripping out. Losing they shit that they can't have access to my energy anymore, even if they watch me. This is just how rejection can be protection. Okay. This person thinks that they're perfect. And how could somebody think that they're perfect? I'm not for sure. That is a good question. We're all, having a human experience, which is not a perfect experience. And so I don't know, like, how people are thinking this, that they're absolutely perfect. Somebody out there thinks that they have no more negative karma to work through, that they have no more shadow work to do, and they haven't even really began on healing themselves, and that they don't need to heal, that Jesus is just going to come through and heal them. Okay, if you believe that, you can sit around and wait the rest of your life to do the shadow work and heal that Christ is not going to do for you. Jesus cannot do the shadow work. All of the stuff that has hurt you throughout your life, Jesus wants you to learn how to heal yourself. And basically following his example and his lead. Somebody keeps putting out a lot of illusions about you. This Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is a male that's under 40. This person has emotional problems. They can't commit. They're a cheater. No discipline, angers easily, brash, cocky attitude, appears successful, but it is an act. This person just pretends to be successful. Keeps dark secrets. This person's also perverted. It can be extremely cruel and abusive. Jeez. I don't care how good looking you think you are as a man or a woman. If you're cruel and abusive, that is unattractive. This person's abrasive as well. They're like ripping. This person's energy to me feels like ripping a Band-Aid off a wound or ripping duct tape off. If you've ever had duct tape on you before, you know what I'm talking about. How hard, how basically it hurts really bad to rip the shit off. Like, if you have any hairs on your arm or wherever it is, it'll rip that off. So this person's abrasive like that. Or they're like scratch paper that you like rub on wood. You know what I mean? Okay. Abrasive, basically. Cruel and abusive. Sadistic, promotes a relationship. This person promotes, it actually says promises. This person promotes having a relationship that they don't really have with this other person. I think that this man's up under a love spell. Charming but superficial. This person will never be anything more than the depth of what they look like. They have nothing going on the inside. This person is intellectually unattractive. Wow, whatever that was that flew in here. This person is intellectually unattractive. They don't have anything. Okay, I'm not going to laugh at them. They don't have anything going on upstairs in their head, and they don't have a lot going on downstairs in their dick either, even though this is a Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person has some type of attachment. Like I said, there was something that came in and tried to attach to me. So that just tells me that this person's got attachments, or somebody else is trying to attach something to this person. I feel like this man does a lot of sex magic on somebody, regardless of your gender. This is somebody that's doing sex magic on you. Okay, they want this 3 of Cups abundant harvest. This person wants friends. This is the type of person that would buy their friends. Like, literally, like, the only reason people hang out with this person is when they have money, and because they have money. When and because. And they don't always have money. They're not always financially successful. Sorry, I'm gonna turn on the fan. They're not always financially successful. They're not always like in the up and up either. They're not coming up. So this 3 of Cups, this good harvest, this good collaboration, this belongs to you. And this person's jealous about it. They want that. Like I said, this person wants a community that supports them. They also want to be popular, and they want to be invited to all of these elites parties and socialite shit, stuff that basically you're supposed to be invited to. Oh, that's so much better with oxygen. You also could feel very energized at this time and in high spirits. That's the Most High God returning your energy back to you. This slinky link person, this Knight of Wands in the reverse, was jacking their stick off quite often, trying to harvest collective divine energy because they don't have it within. Like, all this person needs to do is do meditation, pray. I bet if this person started to say a prayer, even like a Hail Mary or an Our Father, that this person would start to, like, steam would start to come off of them. They're so demonic. I don't even think this person can pray. At this point, they have to have somebody praying over them or for them. And this person basically blames God because maybe this person has a pre-existing condition. Maybe that's what's contributing. They could have diabetes, or they could have something else. But it could be something that contributes to them not being able to have an erection. And I'm not for sure what that has to do with you. See, this person, when they could get HARD, and they could get their DICK they were doing sex magic on you to steal this popularity, to steal this abundance, and to steal this harvest that came in. Now God has taken away their ability to do this. I'm not going to laugh at this person. God is literally stopping this person from stealing from you and making sure that this person can't ever get hard again. That's sad. So this person that rejected you, or you rejected them, they feel some type of way about that because people don't reject this person. Well, they just never met anybody like you before. Not everybody's going to be on that stupid shit. Just to be honest, not everybody is on that type of shit. There's people in this world that could see right through any type of person that's like a celebrity or anything else. This person's so freaking abusive. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every person that they get with, they beat. They put their hands on every woman that they're with. This is one reason why they cannot keep a relationship. The second reason is because they're erectile dysfunction. And this is somebody that's under 40. Like, being under 40, you should not have erectile dysfunction. This is something that's unnatural because of what this person was doing with sex magic. 3 of Hearts, or 3 of Swords, 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords in the reverse. So this masculine energy wants to try to basically protect your feelings instead of telling you the truth about why they rejected you because they can't get hard. One person in the relationship will be tempted to betray the other. Flaws in a relationship. And this is just the nature of this person. This person, if you ever got with them, they would be tempted to betray you. Flaws are overlooked in a relationship because the positive aspects are worth keeping. I mean, a lot of people have stayed with this guy because he's handsome and charming, but it's all a superficial act. This person's insecure, extremely insecure. I don't know why people think that celebrities are the best thing since I don't know, sliced bread or apple pie or some shit like that. But maybe in the past they were cool. I don't know. But nowadays, you got to look at things and see it for what it is. This is some skin deep shit. This is very surface level, superficial stuff right here. Contented and happy with the relationships. You see no need to change anything. This person was happy with doing the sex magic on you and stealing your harvest and your opportunities and your popularity. They were happy with that. They're not happy with them not being able to do this anymore. So they may be blaming you because subconsciously this person knows that you're the reason that they're not able to get an erection. Okay, they shouldn't have been stealing your energy. Since you're not sleeping with this person, since this person rejected you or you walked away from them, they should have let your energy go, not obsessed about it over it, and then kept bringing it up to people. And you got to be careful with these celebrities because a lot of times they, like, why would a celebrity need to use spell work to get a woman? Okay, if they're not sacrificing these women, then why do they need to use witchcraft to get a woman? You're a fucking celebrity, dude. Isn't that the easiest way to get somebody? It's by being a celebrity. People know about you. I don't know. I just feel like these celebrity, whatever that was that flew in here, I just feel like these celebrities, like, they could get probably almost anybody, right? But the type of people that come to them are like fans. Who wants to sleep with a fan? This person does. I mean, they're into that. I think that's not cool. See, this Empress energy, this man wants you because you're the Empress. You either hold the Empress energy or you have Empress energy, which again, you don't have to sign a pronoun. If I say he or she, I say he or she, but I'm looking at energies. I'm not looking at, obviously this person has a penis, so they are male, but I'm reading the energy. So yeah, this person sees you being fruitful, sees you being fertile, sees you, divine feminine, being in the position to get everything that this man wants. This man chose some dusty, nasty, dried up karmic and had 2 or 3 kids with them. And now they're stuck in a karmic relationship and all they know is abuse and neglect and cruelty because they're stuck in a karmic relationship. But they're over here staring at the Empress, looking at the Empress and the star and going, I really need some of that sacred sexual energy from this divine feminine because I'm not getting it from the karmic slore that I've chosen. That's why you should never pressure people to be with you over some children. Your children would rather have you guys be happy. So the star energy. So this Empress is also a star. I feel like somebody's been trying to hide your energy. They don't want you being found out by anybody else, which is crazy. We rebuke it in Jesus's mighty name. We return it to the sender. This person can be discarded and, covered up. But you're a star. You're a shining bright light. And you're an inspiration to this world. You also share your good fortune with others. And your main intention is not to take and steal from people. So I'm going to say that, yeah, you got better intentions in general than this person here. And I do pity them because they can't get hard, but that's what they get. They should not have done that magic on you. They should have done it on somebody that God doesn't care about. But those people, and I'm not trying to be rude, but those people that are like really mulish and stubborn with God would like to eventually care about those people, but they would have to make a different choice. This person's up under judgment for doing this to you in the past. This person wants you to, this black magic. This person wants you to compromise with them while they're doing black magic on you. I don't think so. This person literally, like I said, why do they need to do spells? Why are they using black magic on regular people? Well, you're not regular, but then why is this person using black magic? On the star. This person feels like if they could get with this Empress, that they could take her star quality from her and then get more jobs in Hollywood. I think that's funny as hell. You can't take somebody's star quality from them. Stupid. I don't know what type of delusions these people are under, but really, come on, yo. Like, are they that dumb? Do they really believe in hocus pocus shit like that? Because the only way that could strip somebody's star traits and qualities from them would be the Most High God. And the Most High God's not going to do that to this Empress because there's no reason to. She's too strong for this guy. This just has to do with she's on another level. This is a Knight of Wands in the reverse. This woman is on another level. This guy is shooting out of his league. If he wanted to have a star, he should have not come for somebody in the collective and just picked from the other people that also have whatever STD this person's carrying in Hollywood. I mean, half of the people there have most likely herpes or some other type of thing going on, right? Which goes to say that there's something very sacred and holy about your energy, or this person wouldn't feel like they need to do black magic to steal it. Okay? Regardless of what gender you are. Because this could also be a man that's in Hollywood that's on the DL, which it is what it is, right? But the reason why this person cannot become erect, okay, is because what they were doing when they were erect was directing this energy towards the Empress, trying to steal the strength of the Empress and the star quality of the Empress. And God is protecting the Empress. So God saw that and was like, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to do this anymore to this woman. Every time this person needs to pay their rent or they get an audition, here they come to steal Empress's popularity and stuff. And this time the Empress has been up leveled to the point where she is too strong now to be stolen from. She'll snap. This person will try to steal from her, and this woman will snatch that energy right out of midair and say, nope, that's mine. And just this person's like literally doomed to be betrayed because they had bad intentions. God's allowing the devil to get to this person, but not to this Empress. King of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely an energy that's protecting you, Empress, that's protecting this divine feminine energy. This is definitely a man that's over 40. You don't know this person. If you're the Empress, you don't know this person. This person's a leader. He's a Fed or CIA agent or some part of some, I don't know, organization or group that the government would recognize. This person could be in NASA. Oh, I just heard that. The NSA, NASA, that type of stuff. Anyways, for whatever reason, they're watching this divine feminine Empress because she's probably one of the most important people on the planet that needs to be protected. And it's actually a really big deal. This Empress needs to have most likely some type of community that's locked in where people have to have a code to get into the houses there. She also needs to have like just multiple types of protection is what I'm seeing. They should, knowing that this is a divine feminine, like a couple of people from the military, a couple of soldiers to just watch this person's house, at least until it blows over. It's like maybe even for the rest of this woman's life. She just needs to be, like I heard, protect this woman at all costs. That's the most important thing. And so this King of Swords intends to do that. Hi, welcome in everybody. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. So yeah, this King of Swords is not somebody you know, but they are somebody that's looking over. And like anytime somebody tries to type your name into a government system, a freaking flag gets blown, and then other people come, and I'm talking about like Men in Black type of people come, or they're not even people, but whatever. These other beings come and they look into why your name was plugged into the system. And that's for a lot of you chosen ones and divine feminines. And so the government at some point, if they're not going to stop this person that's doing this black magic bullshit, which we can see they are going to be stopped because God's stopping them. But the government's going to have time to react, and they're going to have to, at least to these divine civil prophets that are being attacked, they're going to have to act and put some protection and respect on their name. Because literally, if this empress feels threatened, this God will take care of this woman. If the United States or whatever country this person's in does not send protection to this person, because knowing that they're a chosen one, do you know how a big deal? That's the biggest fucking deal in the entire world, being chosen. And because it saves the country, it gives salvation to the entire country. The reasons that God hasn't wiped us completely the fuck out is because of these divine beings. And these divine beings need to be protected at all costs. These people in the government know that every time somebody types in a divine being's name into the system, it gets flagged. And so they know that this person needs to be protected, that they're a civil prophet, that they are of the Most High God, and that they're a divine feminine. I mean, the amount of dreams and messages that these people have received and spiritual visitations from extraterrestrials to tell them that they need to protect the divine feminine is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. That's why this person is being watched by the FBI. Because whatever this government faction is, they do not play about you. What I say, they don't play about you. They will put anybody, Four of Swords, anybody in a damn casket that tries to come for you. Now, there was a miscarriage of justice in the past that happened, and hopefully this government group is going to try to make up for that. But what I'm seeing is that a personal battle is going to end, because the government is going to send this King of Swords to basically protect you in the physical. And this person's really compatible for this Empress. I mean, this is Soul Tribe family here. So yeah, this Empress is going to have to get used to having people always around her, watching her and protecting her. And it's because the government allowed these situations to become too big, where somebody finds out about a divine feminine, they have a miscarriage of justice in their justice system, and people try to trap this woman, people try to falsely imprison this woman, people try to RAPE this woman, people are trying to attack this woman in every type of way. They're coming from all angles, and the government saw it and they didn't do anything, and now they're taking a very big hit for that. So yeah, this protection is going to force these witches and warlocks to think twice. These people that keep coming for this divine feminine, once they see soldiers sitting outside her house, they're not going to want to do magic on this person. And that's kind of the point, is that nothing was done for so long that it allowed I'm talking about thousands of people who were bullying this Empress online and in person, allowed thousands of people to get away with thinking that you can just gang stalk people and bully them and harass them and abuse them. And that's the government's fault. Now they need to overcompensate, and it's not even overcompensating. It's just doing the right thing. They need to move this Empress from wherever she is, put her in a gated community in a house that the government pays for, give this woman whatever she needs to survive, and keep this person in the country. Because I'm telling you, if the country this person lives in doesn't do right by them and give them 24-hour protection, like continual surveillance protection, then this woman may get an offer from another country. And if she ends up leaving the country, then here comes a flood. Because like I said, the only reason that God hasn't wiped us all out is because of these divine beings. They can't wipe out the human population because of the divine beings. So yeah, this King of Swords has been basically directed from the Most High God to watch over this woman. And it's just a lot of gaslighting, them not telling this, like, this woman has been gaslit so much, I'm surprised she's not insane. She's still in the star energy. She just knows herself. But yeah, the government tried to gaslight this woman. Her family tried to gaslight her. All these people tried to gaslight this person into thinking that they're not divine or they don't have gifts. And that was the fucking worst thing they could have tried to do, because the Most High God takes very serious trying to silence his civil prophets. He doesn't like that shit. Don't touch my anointed ones. And the anointing is obvious on this woman. Okay. The worst thing that could happen would be an assassination attempt. And if the country allowed that to occur, then, the extraterrestrials may come down and grab the half breeds, the angels that are on this planet, and then flood the motherfucker when they're done. give the earth a chance to start over again. So anyways, that's the truth of the situation, is that, the earth needs this woman. So the government better get their shit together and start taking care of this person, which means this woman should not be working. She shouldn't be stressed out. She's a divine feminine for the planet. You know what? Like this woman is such a blessing that if any other country, if she even stepped foot in their country for a minute, that country would be blessed. So this is what I'm saying. Another country may give this woman an offer and actually give her safety and all this stuff from the stuff that the country that she originated in wouldn't do. You give her housing, give her food, give her whatever, spending money, this is not a greedy woman. So this is just like a divine feminine. This is why it's really imperative if the government knew what was going on, they would try to keep other countries from finding out that this woman is a divine feminine. Because like I said, they're going to want this woman a citizen of their country. Like this, anywhere this woman goes, the Christ consciousness goes with her, and salvation will be delivered to whatever country she resides in. Literally, wherever her feet are is blessed land. And that's why these people want her energy so bad. But the government has been really, really ignorant and dumb and stupid to her thus far. They're going to get a visitation from some aliens that don't play, that will literally threaten the government's life if they don't take care of this Empress. The Hermit. This woman is a hermit. She goes within. She knows how to access her own inner light and how to receive the answers out of her like blueprint that she needs for life, basically. This woman is a gift. She's a blessing. She should not have been treated the way she was treated. This is silly. Especially over some freaking dumbass man. I mean, I'm not kidding. This person's neighbors and friends tried to imprison them. There's so much jealousy coming from everyone around this person. They tried to really do this woman dirty. And this woman went in and found the answers out, that the government was really trying to do her dirty, that her neighbors were trying to do her dirty, that the people in the churches around her were trying to do her dirty, that her friends were even trying to do her dirty, and that her exes were still trying to do her. Everybody's just trying to do this divine feminine dirty because they can't have access to her energy anymore, which feels like a curse. These people most likely think that this woman cursed them, but all she did was pull her energy back. This is why I'm saying that the government better get their shit together. This is not a warning. This is a promise. There should be enforced security. If you have people coming to use black magic, like these people are not afraid to try to locate this woman. This is why she needs protection. There's nobody that's afraid of locating because of what they were allowed to get away with before. Nobody's afraid of locating this woman, finding her, and then trying to do black magic on her and steal her energy. None of these people that they allowed to commit all these other crimes against this woman, all this fraudulent shit, all this copycat shit, all this sex magic shit, the government allowed this shit to go on. And not only that, the government was investigating this Empress and trying to find anything on her to put her in jail. I would not be surprised if another country comes along and gives this woman an opportunity to bring her blessings to another land, her inheritance. This is a very gifted speaker we're talking about here. Yeah, and people see over this woman's inheritance, which God gave her, you got all these other devil energy and people arguing about it. Why she has it, how to take it from her, all this stuff. Why people won't just let this person be. Oh, because when these people were gang stalking and on this devil time harassing this woman in the past, the government did a miscarriage of justice, did not serve justice, made sure justice was not served on this woman's behalf, which is an abomination. And that's why these people are up under judgment for it. So is this devil energy that the government works with is up under judgment. Because all of these people that have like tried to attack and come for this woman, they've had their ass handed to them multiple times. And now they know not to come for this person. But there's still new idiots every day that are getting away with committing crimes against this person. And the reason that they continue to do this and try to sacrifice this woman is because the government didn't do anything about it. Foolish of them. Oh, thank you, Amelia. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, welcome everybody coming into the chat. So literally, I mean, it's literally like the extraterrestrial ancestors are warning. They're warning the government if they do not find their empress. They're like, if protection is not provided to this woman, then there's going to be a major problem. Like a problem that ends people's lives. All the people that were stalking and harassing this person, trying to spiritually gangbang her and all this stuff. It'll be, oh, thank you so much, Amelia. You are awesome. Yeah, it'll be definitely a very long battle that they fight with God. And it'll be like literally until they realize that's because they came for this empress. So yeah, it's kind of like maybe in the satanic communities, I'm giving you guys hugs. Maybe in the satanic communities, these people will spread a divine feminine's name around. And so all these people do magic on her. There are definitely feds and CIA agents that are a part of the satanic community, okay, that know about this stuff. That's why nobody's been able to sacrifice this woman yet. And they're not going to be able to do anything. Like I said, the devil energy again. It's a devil energy that's up under judgment because they were trying to stop this woman from reaching her destination, which means basically didn't want this woman to walk her path. And this is somebody that is a prophet. I mean, the Empress with the star next to one another is absolutely, yeah, she's not going anywhere. And the government better wake up and recognize this woman's worth. See, the thing is that whatever Antichrist or darkness is, what they've done is they've inside these demons, and I'm calling judgment on these fucking demons because I'm tired of this. But what these demons do is they incite other people to feel like they're a divine prophet. Yeah, Trump terrified, exactly. They cause not divine feminines, karmics, to think that they have abilities, and it's really the demon that's feeding them information. And so they try to flood out all of the messages so nobody knows who the divine feminine is. That's what the demonic realm is trying to do. And all of these people that the demons have been using are suffering greatly from that. Yeah, really suffering greatly from that. And the thing is when this divine feminine's name and everything gets blasted out to everyone, there are going to be so many people that want to date this woman and marry this woman because she's an earth angel and a rare being and a divine one and a star seed and all of these different things that are not human, that she is basically a goddess. It's going to be like I was picking up on this as a celebrity. It's going to be every freaking damn celebrity that wants this woman because of what she is. I mean, everybody will be sending her gifts, all this weird shit, because they'll want to meet this person. She'll become, and this is what's going to bring the spiritual realm to fame, basically. It's going to be this woman and her abilities that bring fame to the spiritual realm and take it off of the physical realm, basically. There's going to be a switching up of energy where actually, yes. Thank you so much. This is what I'm saying. This woman is a gift. She's a precious gift. And so, yeah, we're open to receiving. Like, there may be a list of 5 divine feminines in the country. And anytime one of these person's names gets plugged into the system, it's like an alarm goes off. And so that's why these people are up under heavy judgment. Yeah, like I said, this 3 of Pentacles energy, this good collaboration, this is Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like group business projects. People will want to work with this woman. People want to have access to this woman. I mean, with how many gang stalkers already exist, it's going to be amplified by a lot more. And this woman's going to need to be moved to a safe location, right? And then at that point, this King of Swords is going to come forward and say, okay, the extraterrestrials have given us an ultimatum. Either we take care of you and make sure that no one harms you, Archangel Michael, or we lose our lives. Like that, God just made it real plain. Either take care of this Empress, or I will make sure that you are done in. So yeah, Temperance is here. So this woman knows like the game. She knows what these men have in store for her. Basically, there is an Empress that is watching over her that will be attached to her in the future. Or I'm sorry, an Emperor. But this is not an old person. So I don't like that the Emperor is old looking, because the Empress is not old looking. So it's just kind of weird. But this also talks about loving relationship between father and child, and Mother Kali as Archangel Michael, literally mollywopping these people. The angels have said, and also Archangel Gabriel whispers sweet nothings to you all the time. This is how you get your divine information from the angelic realm. There's not a whole lot of people that are truly tapped into the angelic realm. They try, but not everybody holds divine feminine energy. Yeah, Kali is amazing. Love her. She's probably she's just so safe feeling. Like, I just love everything about her, from her being a vampire goddess, and why she was created is because there was this demon that couldn't be defeated. Every time that it would get cut and it would bleed, a drop of blood would fall on the ground, and then another version of that demon would pop up. So it was like kind of like gremlins, when water touches them, they just multiply. So they threw Kali into the battlefield, and she eats this demon, sucks up all of the blood, basically, so that it doesn't hit the ground and create another version of him. And that's how she ends up defeating him. But Shiva comes in to tell her that the demon's defeated. She doesn't have to be wrathful anymore. And she accidentally decapitates Shiva. That's why she's holding the head in her hand. So it shows about how the divine, like when you try to intervene on a lioness, yes, you guys do look half your age. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is the thing, is that whoever these stalkers are, they tried to get information on you, and all these people ever received was lies, because there is no like dirt to dig on you. There's just not any dirt. Yeah, you're still going to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy, sitting pretty. I don't know why people think the Nine of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy. You're very cloaked. It's the slowest moving energy, but also this is somebody that relies on themselves, So this Nine of Pentacles energy, I think there's a lot of men that feel like if they're going to come into this woman's life, and trust me, there's women also attracted to this woman. That's her divine nature. They're going to want to swoop in and remove this Nine of Pentacles energy, either putting her in the Ten of Pentacles or whatever. But this woman doesn't, like you, Empress, you don't need to rely on men. Like, you really don't. The only man you need is the Most High God, and the Most High God is not even a man. So, whoa, caught those mid-air trying to fly out like that. We have the Devil, which I try to avoid this card at all costs. So yes, these people are on demon time. They're extremely selfish, and they're brutish. They're just stupid. This Ace of Pentacles is what is ensured to you. This Page of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody that is a spy. They're literally spying on divine feminine. Delusional narcissist, absolutely. So the Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, this means without anybody's help, that you can stand on your own. Without anybody's help, you can stand on your own, and you still have an Ace of Pentacles, which is much better having an Ace of Pentacles coming from God through gifts than having a Ten of Pentacles, which is what you have to work for. So Again, people are going to want this woman to invest in their companies and their everything, because once y'all's divine feminine energy touches something, it goes completely like insanely popular. And that's why this man, yeah, to go solo for sure. That's why this man from your past, he wants that energy, because it took him a long way. But when you called your energy and your power back, it stripped him of everything that he had. And then he realized all of a sudden that he wasn't shit, and not only wasn't anything, but he was nothing. He's nothing when he's not with you. And this person will want you back. And God said no. God's like, no. Uh, you know, absolutely. Do demons fall in love? Absolutely, demons fall in love. But when they fall in love, it's usually some jealous, petty shit. I'm not going to lie. A lot of it is jealous, petty shit. Some of it can be very deep, right? You also have Lilith watching over you. Having Lilith as a guide, Lilith's not going to let these masculine, I mean, I'm serious. Lilith is not going to allow, yeah, they never had you. Lilith is not going to allow these demonic people to get close to you. But I am picking up that a demonic entity that you've been fighting for years has fallen in love with you. So they're trying to possess whatever man to get to you. So God keeps shutting that down. And it's not like this demon has bad intentions for you. They just want to love you, but who knows what else they want to do. Like I said, they can be very jealous at times. Even Lilith will admit that. She's not going to allow this person to get near you. And neither is the Most High God. The Most High God's like, no, I'm going to put a big separation between these people. The Four of Wands, yeah, you will have a community. You will have a society that is working around you and working with you. And then also you're going to be rewarded for your hard work, for everything you've been doing to help the planet and help other people, and everything you've been writing down, all of this stuff. See, this transformation started in the dream state for you, and now it's actually making its way to the physical world. And so this is how you can see when you dream of freedom, and you did have a dream. I had a dream. You had a dream. You really did have a dream. And Archangel Michael was a part of that dream. This star energy, a part of that dream. And so you are being protected while you're awake. You're being protected while you're asleep. Also, your endeavors in life are being protected. Now, when this blows up and people find out about earth angels being real and prophets of God and real goddesses of the earth and all that stuff, when these people find this stuff out because they think it's like, folklore, some shit, mythology, but because you are a reincarnated being from ancient Egypt and from other places as well. And so when your name hits the market and people actually know about you, they are going to basically want to be touching the hem of your garment. Just like, can I please just have a piece of your clothing? Can I just touch a piece of your hair? Anything, because they'll look at you like a good luck charm, which is actually accurate. But God hid your value from all of these people that would have done something negative. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're going to be worldwide renowned, divine feminine. There's going to be a group of divine feminine that are worldwide renowned. And I'm not even kidding. I'm seeing celebrities send stuff in the mail, find out where you live and start sending stuff to you. When that starts to happen, when you start to receive random gifts, like I'm seeing a coconut cake. I don't know why, but I do love coconut cake. It's really, really yummy. That's why, because that's one of my favorite types of cake out there. But these people could very well be like sending you stuff, and you're going to have somebody go through all of these different things when this happens, because you're not going to want to sit there and read letter after letter after letter from the general public of people trying to woo you. You're going to have a lot of superficial people that like the term earth angel, like the term goddess, and that they know that their careers, if they get with you, their careers will skyrocket. Like literally, that with your energy, they can do anything. They can become the emperor. There's a lot of men that will be thinking that way. There's a lot of women that will be thinking that way as well. But I don't really think that you swing both ways. I think that you're just kind of on the straight and narrow, and you just have a lot of women that are attracted to you. This person that has tried to basically spy on you and find out your whereabouts, they're in the Five of Pentacles. They should not have done that. They should have minded their own business. And, you know, this person could have rejected you for some like skanko, like, ew, just some grimy woman that won't wash and that doesn't have star traits, doesn't have an intuition, doesn't have spiritual gifts. If this woman is that this man was messing with is the exact opposite of what you are. You take every single trait that you have and then turn it to the opposite. That's who this person left you for, or chose over you, or whatever, or cheated on you with, whatever nonsense. And so that's another reason why, like, you also have Hecate watching over you. Hecate does not like men. She doesn't like men. And it's this type of shit. This is why she doesn't like men, you know? So Hecate is not going to allow these people to open up doors on you and to have access to your energy. You could be waking up feeling better and better every day. And it's because you have these beings that are interceding on your behalf. And like, I would consider Lilith, she's kind of dark, but dark, divine, feminine. We all have lightness and darkness within us. Okay. And this is nothing racial. This is just light and dark, both polarities, happy, sad. We both have the capabilities to hold both within us. And so, you know, these people are only looking at one side of the story. They're not seeing things from another side. They're also under black magic. And this is what's keeping them, because the magic that they tried to do to you and do on you to make you submissive to them, you don't need to be unless you're having a strictly relationship with somebody who you just want to be dominated by, you don't need to be submissive to men that you don't even know. That's why this magic is backfiring and it's not even happening. It's not even working on you. It's like maybe it worked on karmics and allowed this man to be possessive, but you're not an object or an item that can be possessed and owned. Okay. Not like these other women. These other women will do like just really nasty stuff, like ass to mouth and all sorts of shit. That's just not healthy and not safe to do. And you're not that type of person. So this person doesn't know how to dominate you. And that is a problem for them. They also see you could be on the World Wide Web, or you could have social media. You could be doing something on the internet. They also see this as like a problem. And they don't want you to speak out about their energy and their behavior in the past. This person's afraid that when you become famous, you're going to tell everybody about your past and accuse them of all this stuff. This person just has a guilty conscience. You're not even going to think about this person. Literally, you're not going to think about this person in the future. I cut on the Six of Wands, literally. But you're going to have so many people wanting your energy and wanting to collaborate with you and wanting to just like have an interview with you, you know? And just ask you questions just to find out things about you so that they can figure out what snakish ass type of way that they can crawl and slither into your reality and then make you think that they're not a serpent in some type of way. Like, this is the majority of men have this way of thinking that women are a prize or an object, but they're not. This Knight of Swords, this is another person who is very attracted to you, but will never say anything. This person's also in the Five of Pentacles. This person's always ready to start an argument. This person doesn't know how to have relationships with other people without arguing and fighting all of the time. This is somebody that's under 40, also impulsive and very opinionated. This person has horrible intuition. They're blinded by some type of karmic. And this person hurts others people's feelings without even thinking about it. Like, this is not somebody that's suitable for you. So again, this is like this Knight of Wands in the reverse told this Knight of Swords in the reverse about you, and now all these people know about you, and they're all fighting each other because they want to confront you, or they want to bring an offer to you that you're not going to accept because the divine won't even allow this person to access you. I mean, they're going to have to really straight up, like, if this person wants to be dominant towards you, I don't feel like you're submissive, like whatever these karmics do. I don't feel that at all. But it's not going to stop them from trying. But you'll see who these people are when they reveal themselves. You know, you'll see, because first of all, this person frequently takes advantage of other people, and so you'll see their true nature. So you know, you've got the gifts. These other people don't. These other people think that to have spiritual abilities, they have to connect with the devil and do black magic. That's not how you operate. That's just not you. Yeah, these men are in the Nine of Swords about you, babe. They're like literally sad and grief stricken. They're depressed. They feel deep regret over something that they've done. This person's got skeletons in the closet. They know that they missed out on the chance of a lifetime with you, and that basically you're not going to accept them back. So they're in great emotional distress about this because their black magic has actually worked on them. They tried to put a love spell on you and it's enchanted them. So now they can't stop thinking about you. This is why this can become a big problem, because you have more men and more men going to this black magic to try to put some roots on somebody, and it's immediately rejected. It's like snatched out of the air, not even allowed to get to this person. So you would think that people would, the word would go around, yeah, this divine feminine, you can't mess with her. But these people still try. And, you know, why this emperor, when this emperor comes into your life, they're literally going to come in and act normal. They're not going to be on this type of hidden agenda shit. Not trying to, like, any man that feels like they have to oppress, dominate, violate, and abuse and harass a woman into the Five of Pentacles so that they'll accept an offer from their losing ass. You could be broke, homeless, and penniless, and that will never happen. But you could be that way, and you would still not accept an offer from these people. This is why I'm saying it doesn't matter what condition your life is in, you're never going to accept an offer from these people because you see right through them. And you know that what comes with that shit. Like that, first of all, you don't want a man that you have to baby into becoming an emperor. You don't want a man that's of a lesser caliber or lesser degree. You want somebody that's equally yoked, that's already an emperor, because you're already an empress, right? So accepting any offer from any of these men, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, that would be just foolish, because these people are not emperors. They're fleeting energies that will end up leaving and running away. You know, I hear God saying, if what God provides for you, if the man that wants to marry you cannot provide for you the same type of comfort that God provides to you, then you don't need to mess with that man at all. And these men know that. They know that they're not shit. And so they literally know that their fame is skin deep and yours is eternal. The Six of Wands, worldwide public recognition and fame. The world and the Ten of Wands. They're the Six of Wands. This is what I'm saying. These people really, I'm thinking the Ten of Wands, because these people are carrying big burdens. They're trying to, basically, they want to dominate your energy in some type of way. They're not able to do so. You have public recognition and fame coming towards you from all directions. And these are people who are your soul tribe family that are locating your energy and going, oh, okay, yes, we remember. We remember who this is. You also have Archangel Michael protecting you. And this is beautiful energy, you guys. This is so much positivity. I also hear God saying that not everybody is good enough for my child. And if that's the way God feels, then that's the way that God feels. Also, God feels like anybody that's going to try to siphon off of, or that's not coming with the Ace of Pentacles themselves, they're not good enough for my child. This is what I'm saying. But if they can't provide for you the same level of comfort that God is providing for you, then you don't need them. And a level of comfort is having protection. That's why you're going to have a King of Swords at some point assigned specifically to you and to your energy. And you've got this King of Swords already prays for you. They pray for you every single day and night. And this person has a wife. This is not a romantic connection, this King of Swords. This is somebody that God told that they need to look out for you, like an older brother type energy, kind of. I mean, this person could be sexy as fuck, but they hold the energy of an older brother because they're already married or something like that. So, yeah, this is all going to happen really quickly too. There's going to be a big shift, big dimensional shift. You're going to have a lot of karmic hoes really upset. A lot of karmics that have used Obia and Ifa and all of these other witchcraft systems and voodoos and hoodoos and whatever else there is. Okay. Because I know there's Palo, whatever, Santa Marta. There's all sorts of different ones. Oh, welcome in, BC. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having an awesome day. This is a great reading. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of karmic hoes that are going to be super upset about this, about their man, every man on the planet wanting this divine feminine. I mean, this is just causing general jealousy, because I can tell you that you may be celibate right now. Your sacred yoni energy is better. Your PUSSY is better than any of these karmic hoes. And I don't care what they look like. I don't care if they could be the sexiest thing since whatever, but they don't have that energy that you have. They can't create a new earth from their womb, you know? So you're going to have a lot of women in the Nine of Swords stressing the fact that you are being seen by people, right? Yes, you're not Captain Save-A-Ho. And that's what I'm saying about these masculine energies that are knights and the reavers. Like, it's not your job to turn these man children into, you know, an adult, into an emperor. They need to come to you as an emperor already. And if they can't, see, none of these Page of Cups offers. And people will think, because people do think that you're a lot younger than your age. You'll have younger people coming to you as well, trying to give you offers. And you'll be like, I don't want to be with a fucking 19-year-old boy. Come on. But they don't see it like that. And be careful of these men that are younger that really just want someone that's like their mama. There's a lot of men that, almost every man that I've seen that's been with an older woman has had some type of fetish with their mother, and they've wanted their mother to be with them, like just weird shit. Illusions, Seven of Cups, like I said. They're going to come with a lot of illusions. Yes, not looking to be a mommy again. Already raised your kids. Exactly. Seriously. Yeah, it's not your job to parent these people. But, you know, they need nurturing. But the women that these people are with are not. They're not like that. Like I said, take all of your traits and the exact opposite. This person's energy, these illusions are making me feel nauseated. It's this Page of Cups, why they got a fish in their cup. Also, there's going to be a psychic event that shows these men who you are, and it's going to drive them crazy. It's going to sacrifice these men. They're going to sacrifice every relationship that they're in and want to pursue you. And that right there is dangerous. When people will just drop one person, whether they're karmic or not, just at the drop of a dime, drop one person, then go for another. These people are going to end up sacrificing themselves and most likely whatever women that they're with. And that's why you got to be careful with these celebrities start coming around, what their intentions are, why they have to put spell work on regular people to get them to sleep with them. I'm not for sure about that, but that's what these people were doing. Also, somebody has been trying to give you headaches. They've been trying to cause you to feel like you need somebody. to take care of you. Foolish, very foolish of these people. This was dumb. Dumb idea. These people think that you are a fool, but you're not. This was foolish of them. It's funny. Confirm the headaches. Yeah. They're like literally need me. The way that these people are on the inside, you would just be like so turned off. It's so not attractive. Because beauty is only skin deep. These people have beauty that is skin deep. They're not beautiful on the inside. Yeah, they're going to have to 8 of Cups this idea of making you homeless and broke so that you'll accept their bum ass losing offer. They need to walk away from that idea. It's not going to happen. You're going to receive justice for whatever they tried to do to put you in the 5 of Pentacles. And you may even receive justice from the justice system, you know. Good. So that's really good, Jennifer, that you can be aware that there is like, this is what I go through it sometimes. I'll be aware that there is something going on, but it's not, God's not allowing me to be affected by it fully, but I'm still aware of it, so that you're seeing it in your reality. That's a good thing, because I mean, it's not good that it's being done, but it's good that you're seeing it, you know? So there's going to be a Queen of Wands that tries to bring an ending to your divineness, and that's going to cause an immediate ending, an immediate death in her life. And this karmic person's going to have to walk away from trying to create endings in your life, because the government is going to step in at some point. And you may be given a house or a community. Like I said, it's like a gated community that you need to be in. So yeah, you're going to be gifted something. And the justice system may be involved in it. You may end up receiving money from the justice system or something like that. Or it could just be from the government, but you will receive justice for this. Because these people didn't have any right. Yeah, you are the sun. People know this now. People know that you are the light. And this other person is of darkness. You're also going to be attracting a lot of different energies to you at this time and in future times. The 2 of Wands, yeah. Yeah, you're going on a brand new adventure. These people from the past cannot go. They cannot ride your coattails. They cannot jump on your back. You're not going to carry this person. You're not taking these people with you. They really didn't deserve to be a part of your reality in any type of way. So you're not going to take them into the future where you have a glorious future waiting for you. These people are not going, and they're pissed off about that. So they're trying to bring about any type of ending that they can to keep you stuck so that you won't ascend. And that's working against God. That's why God's not allowing any of this to happen. And as God's allowing you to be aware that it's going on, but not letting it affect you. I think that these people underestimated you for sure. 2 of Cups. This love offer, I'm telling you, there is going to be so many different people that come in with a 2 of Cups wanting to be with you. This could be even like spiritual beings that want to leave the heavens and want to leave the heavenly bodies to come down here and marry you. This reminds me of like Zeus, and like this reminds me of like the Greek gods, how they would like leave Mount Olympus and come down and turn into like shapeshift into a human or whatever, and walk amongst us and fall in love with us and breed with us and have children and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden they would reveal that they're a god. That's the type of energy that I get is coming down for you. So you have stuff coming from the higher dimensions. You have stuff coming, like I said, there's a demon that's in love with you. You got stuff coming from the lower dimensions, and you got some stuff coming from the earthly plane as well. So you are a hot commodity at this time. I feel like your love is the reason why this 2 of Cups offer is going to be brought to your door, literally. I mean, literally, people may end up sending, you know, balloons and flowers and all this stuff. This is going to be in the future, but still. Anytime somebody finds out your location, this is why you're going to have this King of Swords or somebody watching you and protecting you, because when people find out your location, they're going to come to try to have access to you. Yeah, because kissing an empress breaks the spell, and these men know that, and they're the ones that were doing the spells, so they know that if they can get you to love them, then God will favor them in some type of way, which is sad, but it's actually true. If you love these people, God would be like, okay, if you see something within them, maybe then I'll take another look. Like, God cares about how you feel about people and really takes it. And God wants you to care the same about the way that it feels about these people. Because again, you will have people coming into your reality. Some of them will have good intentions and some of them won't. This is going to be a message that comes to you that tells you that you've got approved. This could be an approval of something, getting a house, getting a car, getting even benefits or whatever. This is some type of approval coming your way. It's a message and of good news. This also, the Two of Pentacles represents Archangel Michael. Good. There you go. Writing this morning. Okay, good, you guys. Yeah, light bulb moment. This is what I was saying earlier, how your dreams have literally manifested this situation. And this was a dream you had a long time ago. So this message, when it arrives, it may come from Archangel Gabriel's mouth, or it may come through the justice system or through the mail or something like that. But you are going to be contacted with a love offer. And like I said, there is a god from Mount Olympus that has their eye on you. It may be Apollo. And especially if you carry the gift of prophecy, it's most likely Apollo, because he is like the god of prophecy. And if other people don't believe your prophecies until it's too late, that's also a trait of the prophets of Apollo. So quite interesting. The Five of Wands, these people, the Death and the Five of Wands, they're going to be fighting to the death over you. I'm not even kidding. This is already happening with magic, but, you know, these people may actually physically fight one another at some point. Yeah. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. I was just thinking about this card. So so this good news is going to come up in relation to, you know, your good work and what you've been doing for this planet. Had blue eyes on blonde hair, and you told that you wouldn't babysit. Wow, that is funny. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what we're talking about. You don't need to be a mother to these people. They need to, you know, mother themselves and grow up. Like, literally. This Eight of Pentacles, whatever work it is that you do, if this is a project that you do, artwork, this is going to be popping. It's going to be extremely popular. People, make sure that whenever you bring this to the market, that you have a lot of it. Like, let's say that you sell candles or soap or some physical type of object, bracelets. Just make sure that you have, like, you may end up waking up and have 150 orders of something where things are all sold out. So when you complete this body of work, just make sure you've got a lot of it, because people are going to want anything that comes from you that has your energy on it. Basically anything that you touch. Also, this tells me that you're going to be perfecting something that you already do and expanding your gifts. And the Wheel of Fortune, this Eight of Pentacles, this good news is about you being in the Wheel of Fortune, which means fame, public recognition, honor, being recognized, being actually supported by the government, because the government has not done right by you thus far. And they're going to be offered with an opportunity from the reptilians to either get their shit together or be taken off the face of the earth. Literally, I wasn't joking when I said that your ancestors and the extraterrestrials that look over you, they don't play. They will take these men and put them in some type of gladiator ring and watch them fight each other to the death if these men don't leave you alone. And again, if the government knows that there's thousands of people that are like harassing your energy, they should be providing you with benefits, with a home to live in, with a gated community, and all this other stuff. And like I said, there's going to be an ultimatum given to them that if they do not provide these things for you, a safe environment and actually take justice seriously, then God's going to strip everything away from them. 9 of Cups. So this is going to be your wish fulfillment. Wheel of Fortune is absolutely your wish fulfillment. And you have good luck coming in. Like, you have good luck coming in. So this is good energy, you guys. Also, the 8 of Pentacles is whatever you're doing with the 8 of Pentacles, with this body of work that you do, it's creating more good luck and more good fortune for you. So it's like just basically everything's fueling itself to become more. And so that's why you're going to be in continual wish fulfillment. And literally, this is not going to cost, the government needs to chill out. This is not going to cost the government hardly anything. I'm sure they have properties that they let feds have and all sorts of shit. So literally, they could find you a gated community or build one, you know what I'm saying, for you to live in and for these other divine beings to live in, to provide safety. Having one person watch you, like protect you, literally having a gated community will help, but then having another person that is like, oh, your grandma's house. Wow. Yeah, Callie is awesome. But yeah, this is not going to be something that, like, celebrities probably have a bunch of bodyguards. You're probably going to be assigned one soldier or some shit like that, just because literally when this all happens, everybody's going to want a piece of you, and they're going to want to parade you around like some type of trophy. So this is why I'm saying that the protection's necessary. I'm getting I'm getting like soldier vibes and bodyguard vibes off of this person that's going to end up watching you, right? Protecting you. And they're going to end up falling in love with you, which is going to make them even more bonded to you and committed to you. Okay. This is reminding me of what is it called? The TV show, The Wheel of Time. There's these women that are called Aes Sedai. When they bond with their warder, which is the man that's sent, like basically the same thing I'm talking about right now. It's the man that's sent to protect them and watch them. When they bond with this person energetically, like this person is bonded. They know everything. They can empathically basically pick up on what this woman's going through and vice